Alright, hey YouTube, so we're here with my friend Tyler. He just got second place at San Diego Regionals. And this is his first top and also his first invite. So actually, congratulations. How you feeling, man?
Dude, I'm feeling really good about it. It took 14 regionals and YCSs to get to this point.
Dang.
4 years.
Been counting for 4 years, dang, dude.
Yeah, I've just been super unlucky.
Yeah, so I know I've been talking to Tyler a bit and he got me some Gem Knight cards, clutch. And he's been saying he's been like practicing super hard for this regionals. Like he really wants his invite. And then I had the fortunate of playing him round 8. So yeah, let's go back to the beginning. 4 years ago, that's a long time ago. What were you playing at the time?
So the first deck I actually brought to a locals was Shiba Warrior Taro Empty Jar. That's why I collect Shiba Warrior Taros in my binder. So that was the first deck I played. It wasn't very good. I actually beat 3 Dragon Ruler players in a row at locals. I was like, because I decked them out. Let's go forward to Ritual Beast. That was my next deck. I was having fun. That was my favorite deck in the entire game. And then it got hit, and I was like, I gotta move to a new deck. I was like looking up NY3 because my friend Jasor was telling me about them. So I look up Yang Zings because I always wanted to build Yang Zings, but I didn't know how to play them. I was watching his duels through DN. I go ahead and build it, destroy it, rebuild it. I've just been tampering with the deck and rebuilding the cores. I have to say, this was one of the best decks I've ever played.
So you would say that you didn't play Yangtze since the beginning, right? You started playing when Metalfoes came out?
I started playing back when Oracle of Zephyr and stuff came out for it. This wasn't like Yazi, this was like a little bit later, like after the adjusted list, I think it was.
Oh, okay, so not Metalfoes yet?
Not Metalfoes yet.
Okay, so what made you throw in Metalfoes into the deck?
When Metalfoes first came out, I actually didn't swap over to that build quite yet because I didn't know what I wanted to do, because I was really enjoying the Sky Iris build. And for the longest time, I was playing with the monkey board and whatnot. And then when monkey board got hit, I had to swap over. So it was not by choice.
Okay. Did you play this same deck for YCS Anaheim that was in November?
Yes, but I actually ended up getting sick during YCS Anaheim, so I just ended up doing bad. I lost my entire voice during that YCS.
Okay. So you were playing it before, like, Zach Stone, like the person who made kind of famous, played it, right? Like, you knew about it before he like made it famous. Yeah,
I also knew about the Beatrice combo, but I didn't actually have a Beatrice, so I couldn't side in the Heavy Slump. I actually had Heavy Slump in my deck profile, just no Beatrice.
All right, so we're gonna talk about your matchups. Do you remember what you played? Like what decks?
I played 3 ABC, 3 Metalfoe, 2 Mermail, and 1 Yangzing Metalfoe.
And your one loss was to Zach Stone playing Yingzi Metalfoe, right?
Yeah, so I lose the die roll. By the way, I lost all my die rolls. I lose die roll. Opponent right next to me tells him what I'm playing. I'm like, oh, okay. The guy knows what I'm playing. He goes first. It's normal summon Jiaotu, activate effect. I just scoop. I make him go first because I sided in Raw Spear mode, 3 Kaijus, double Max C, double Swords of Concealing, Crimson Blader. I sided in really heavily for going second, because if I can win that matchup going second, it's just so much easier. Because you can just go Raw Spear mode over the 3 monsters if they're really bad at playing the deck. He fortunately played around the Raw Spear mode, but I never even drew it. I didn't draw a single side deck card, so I just lost that game. I got 2-0'd.
Alright, so we're just going to go through the deck list, and then we'll talk about some cards. And yeah, so let's just go through it.
3 Speed Royteratops, 3 Jiaotus, 3 Chiwens. These are the main combos. 2 Beyond, 2 Suwani, and 2 Bixie. These are like the core Yang Zings. 1 Red Eye Die, 1 Taken Tomborg for extender plays slash combo piece, like they're the garnets of the deck. 2 Gold Drivers, 3 Silvered, 3 Steelin. They're the Metalfoe engine of the deck. I needed them. Didn't want to play Gold, Full Flame, just because it was such a high level. 1 Archfiend Eccentric. Needed a half Dark Hole, half MST just to fill the gap. 3 Zephyr-Nuis, 1 Zefraxi. That's for the monsters. For the spells, I played 2 Potted Desires, 2 Dark Hole, 2 MST, and then it's the one of spells from here now. Soul Charge, Yangzing Path, Upstart Goblin, Painful Decision, Oracle of Zephyr, and Metalfoe Fusion. For the traps, I played 3 Pillars. For the longest time, I was playing 2 Pillars. 2 Creation. I really love 2. Mostly because I banished 1 off the Desires. 2 Combo and 1 Torrential. The Torrential is personal. I just enjoy it. So I played 3 Boxia, 2 Denglong, 1 Xiaofeng, and 1 Yazi. I call it the 7 Deadly Sins. I took it from online. Someone called it that. I was like, I'll stick with it. It's a really good ratio. Denglong cycles back into another Denglong. My next card in the list is Omega. Omega loops them because you loop the path back. Arclight for the negate. The weird one that no one likes, Trishula, is because I don't run a Pulau, so I can't always make Boxia, so I have to have Trish in there for when that Fixie comes up. Another card I play is Breaksword for the Talking Tomborg. I play Hope Harbinger as well for overlaying the Boxias. I also play Beatrice, the Lady of Eternal. I played her because sometimes I actually need to overlay those 2 Zephyr-Nuis to dump the Metalfoe fusion so I can keep drawing advantage because I'll search the path. It's just in there for draw power and actually dishing out some damage. This could basically be replaced for any rank 6 for the main deck, or for the main extra. Mithrilium, I needed one that was usable in almost every scenario. And Alkahest and Adamant. Sure, Adamant is the easiest to make, but it has no effect. Alkahest is the hardest to make, but it's not worth the trade-off. Mithrilium's just a nice medium. Nirvana High Paladin, I actually made 3 times in the tournament. I didn't think I would be making it. It was just in there for the combo. It actually turned out to be a game saver. So my side was Raw Spear Mode. I don't know how to say this Sticky String's name correctly, but the Mystery Dust Kaiju,
Kumungus.
Gamma and Kumungos. Yeah, I played him because he was 2700 attack, and I don't like playing the same kaijus because I've bricked way too often with opening multiple of the same kaijus because I have so much draw power in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
So I need something to summon to my side of the field as well as something to summon to their side of the field. And normally I'll synchro with Kumungus, so it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I played the second Archfiend Eccentric. It acted as out to Vanity's Fiend if I ended up playing against Dark Lords or anything that was like that. I also sided 2 Maxi. I'm putting those in the main for the next for the upcoming events in the future. Mm-hmm. It was doing really well. I sort of wanted to mainboard it all day. Wish I could. Crimson Blader came in clutch. I am leaving that thing in the sideboard. I will never put it in the main extra because it has thrown so many people off. I had one person side Pot of Acquisitiveness because they thought I was siding cherries. I also took down Mermail. It gave me my game 2s in Mermails because I just attacked over Bahamut Sharks. They couldn't summon their Megalos that they got off their Toads and stuff earlier because I secretly made the Crimson Blader after popping the Toads. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty funny. Then I played 2 System Down. Only saw it once, and it was in my round, I think 3 ABC matchup. Didn't even win me the game. I literally won that game because he misplayed one small minor misplay. He shotgunned a Solemn Strike on a Break Sword and didn't wait for me to use the Break Sword effect.
For sure.
But it didn't matter because I was hitting the strike either way, the one that I wanted to target. Then 2 Twin Twister was clutch. Came in every time. It was either Twin Twister, MSD, or Archfiend I saw, and just having those outed everything I needed. Swords and Concealing, never saw it. Still love it, never saw it. Great in theory though. Heavy Slump, the worst thing in theory. I never want to play that card again. Opened it 6 times. 6 times in a 50 card deck. I don't understand. You're supposed to dump it with Beatrice and then add it back with Nirvana High Paladin and then go set it if you get Max Seed.
Oh.
Just happens.
So that's the combo.
Yeah. It's a super simple combo to understand. It's just hard to do and execute.
Okay. And you're not supposed to open it with it. You're supposed to get it with the Nirvana.
Yeah.
That's
you're
funny.
supposed to get it with the Nirvana. So it's like, I drew it against you too.
Yeah, I know.
That's the 6th card. I was like, oh, cool. That's about it for my sideboard.
Okay. Why did you play a 50 card deck over like a 40? Like, did you feel like 40 was too tight and the desire to hit everything?
Okay, so when I first started testing with this deck, when Desires came out, I threw 3 Desires in a 40 card deck. I go for my first test hand. I shuffle the deck. Everything shuffled. This is No joke.
Uh-huh.
I go activate desires in my opening hand. My opening hand's all right. It's a Jiaotu. It's almost a Jiaotu play. I just need to draw one Yang Zing card.
Mhm.
So I activate it, banish 10. I look through my banish pile. I banished 3 of the level 6 Zephyr 3 Chiwens. And I'm just like, how do I make a play with this? It's like I just go Danglong or something, and I look at my next 2 cards I draw, and I'm like, oh, it's double Pot of Desires.
So it's kind of more of like making your deck fatter, so your desires hit less cards, and also kind of like a personal experience kind of thing.
Yeah, after that scared me. I never wanted to play Desires again.
Uh-huh.
One point, I just decided I'll try it in a 60 card deck. Desires was nutty. I was playing only like 2 Desires. I started cutting down the fat and trimming the fat off of the deck from 60. I got it down to 45 at one point, and I just kept bricking with 45 because I was opening multiple of the same copies of cards. So I needed to add more variety. So I was only getting like 1 of each card, so that way it was activatable at turn 1 or later down the line. Just something so that way it wasn't the same exact copy that I've used already this turn. So I came to the conclusion that 50 was either a decent number, 49, or like around 50-ish was around the number I wanted.
And 50 is just a clean number too, right?
Yeah, it was also easier doing the math too on a calculator.
Yeah. And then you played Metalfoes Fusion. I looked at Zach Stone's profile earlier this morning, and he doesn't play Metalfoes Fusion. What's your reasoning?
I think he dropped it since YCS Anaheim. I don't remember his exact deck list. He just doesn't like the Fusion. He wants to go full
Combo, right?
He doesn't want to dedicate the extra deck space to it because he wants to do the Chambara where it's just degenerate that you just don't have to think about all your plays. You could just OTK as soon as possible with just like a Boxy and a Chambara. He also wants to play 3 Danglong because he just wants to keep spamming them out on the field. Because I just want to control the board with a little bit more trap heavy count that I have here.
Yeah, it seems like he wants to just combo off where you're kind of like a controller player. And then let's go to your side. You're playing Swords of Concealing Light. What's your reasoning behind that?
My reasoning behind that was to flip the board face down like Book of Eclipse, except not flip my monsters face down.
Okay.
So I didn't have to worry, and then I make a Boxy and pop it.
Alright, so
and bring back stuff.
So Eclipse, Concealing's better than Eclipse because you want your guys to be face up still.
Yes, and it also works with Boxia because it's a continuous spell. Things with like continuous spells and continuous traps and field spells, they work really well with the Metalfoe cards as well as Boxia. Anything that needs to destroy a face-up card to get its effect off.
And the one funny thing I think everyone's gonna ask is why Upstart in a 50 card deck? Why not run 49?
Okay, so there's this like minute combo with the deck. If you open Upstart and you're able to activate and you're able to get a Zephyr Nui effect off, you go Zephyr Nui, special summon or pendulum summon. You search your Oracle of Zephyr. You activate your Oracle of Zephyr, grab whatever card you need. And then you go Synchro with the Zephyr Nui and the Jiaotu, stack like Raw Spear Mode to the top of the deck, or Maxi. Or you stack anything you need for your next turn or for this turn that you're playing on, so you can out for your opponent, but you upstart it that turn. So like for Maxis, I only did it once, where I Oracle of Zephyr, stacked the Maxi to the top, and then upstarted into it.
Oh, it's kind of like playing Sylvans, or you upstart to the card you want. That's pretty cool.
Yes, and it's also just a filler card because I wanted to take out the. I was playing 2 Yang Zing Path. It was bricking me, so I dropped Path down to 1 and put it up start just to stay more consistent.
All right, so that's pretty much it for the deck profile. And what would you say your MVP was in your deck?
MVP card of the day would just be Terratop, Dark Holes, I guess, because I went second all day for my game ones.
Oh, okay. And
like Dark Hole Terratop.
Yeah, you opened Terratop like all 3 games against me. That's insane. Or
That was the only time I've opened the Terratop.
Yeah.
I had to draw into him off like upstarts and stuff.
Yeah. Would there be any changes in your deck, or anything that wasn't working out besides the heavy slump?
I sort of want to cut the Sphere Mode if I need to, for other cards. I never saw the Sphere Mode. I think the situations that it comes up in is like the Mirror Match, which I never saw it. Never get a chance to even activate a card to get to it, because he'll just negate.
How about in the main? Any changes, or you think this is a perfect 50 card deck you'll ever play in your life?
I I'd say I want to try to cut creation down to 1 and
Okay.
try to find something else that would fit in. That if I brick, that I can play through that brick with that 1 card.
Hmm.
Like Torrential allows me to do that.
But in terms of like the monster lineup and spells, you think everything's like perfect.
Yeah, everything's just perfect. I love it how it is.
Okay. Will we be seeing you at any other events?
I am going to a UDS up in 3Js. I'm going to the Henderson Regional. I'm trying to judge for the UDS Invitational at Vegas. If not, I will be playing at the event.
Mhm.
I'm already having people that I need to take up there anyway.
Hey, you have time to go Seattle?
Also, no, I'm not going to any of the YCSs that are going around right now. I just don't have the money for travel that much.
Okay. So lastly, do you have any shouts you want to give? Any last words?
My local mates at Magic and Monsters and Level Up Gaming. Without them and their playtesting with me till like 2 and 3 in the morning, I wouldn't be here.
Okay. And all right, YouTube, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.